Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Boldly Going. It is I, Merlin, sometimes known as Joe. I got the phone fanatics here with me. I got Dan over here.
Hey.
And Justin over there.
How's it going?
And today we're going back to the next generation. We're going to talk about the Arsenal of Freedom, going to a planet. And Dan, you're going to tell me what happens when you go to a planet and things happen. TOS style spoilers, that's what it is.
Okay. Well, so here's what happens. But yes, you're right. TOS style.
Very much
with
so.
the next gen.
Yes.
So let's see what happens with it. So basically, a recorded message comes on and then causes the away team to beam down to this abandoned planet. Mm-hmm. They become an unwitting participant in an advanced weapon system demo.
Yep.
So this is, you're very right. TOS,
really,
like
Yes.
100%.
Without a doubt.
So the B story is that Geordi has taken control of the ship because Picard beams down. In one of my big issues with the episode, there's no reason.
No.
There's no reason for Picard to beam down. And
everyone tells him that.
Everyone tells him that. There's an away team. Let them do it. And he says no. Now,
Going down.
Reading up on this, it was originally that Crusher was finally going to tell Picard how she feels in this episode. So that, I guess,
steamy
gives him a reason, script-wise, to beam down. Not really logic-wise.
They didn't really convey that well in the episode, in my opinion.
Well, because Roddenberry cut it out. He said, nope, let's take that plot out.
Even though it's clearly there.
But they do have a lot of this, like, soapy, she's injured and they fall down a pit. Anyway.
Badly.
So, so let's see. Geordi takes control of the ship. I thought that was kind of boring. I like that he's getting some scenes because we haven't seen a lot of him in Season 1, and he is one of my favorites on the next gen. But possibly due to him not being a big part so far, I'm not sure he's really that in with the role yet.
Probably not.
So that was a little bit boring. I hated that the character he's against is named Logan, because we just, recently watched the movie Logan and reviewed it, so it's like...
That's funny.
Okay, that's not what I was expecting, some claws to come out.
Well, it's not their fault that they came out 30 years before
I know.
this.
Well,
yes.
But the character Logan, it did exist.
That is true.
By the late 80s.
Not wrong.
Riker had a good, funny gag with the good ship Lollipop. I thought that was funny when he was trying to throw the hologram off. And the guy from Ghost, from the subway on Ghost.
Subway Ghost guy.
I thought he was great. He's only in the very beginning and then, sort of the resolution.
Salesman of Death.
Salesman of Death. He brightened it up.
He was good.
But overall, this was not a great episode. I'll give it a C+.
All right. You sound like you're defeated. You're just like, move on.
It had a few good elements, but it's clearly a TOS episode in disguise.
So much so.
Could have even been from a rejected script or something.
I think so.
More than likely.
So I'll give it a slight bump because it was enjoyable enough, but would it have been better with Spock and crew? Obviously.
Probably.
Yeah.
But Justin, what do you think about it? Because you can see the TOS stuff really clearly.
Oh, yes. And honestly, I wouldn't even go TOS. This is more like Lost in Space style camp, honestly.
All right.
But no, this is definitely way out of place for TNG. Riker does Rikery things.
Lollipop, did you like the gag? No?
Come on, Justin.
It was pretty corny.
USS Lollipop.
He tells him it's a good ship.
And honestly, as far as the whole attraction thing, they've been beating around the bush for almost an entire season. I think it's another classic case of what Roddenberry wanted and what Trek should have been were often two very different entities. And
not wrong.
I think there's a point where you need to tell him no, which
eventually they do.
In that time and place, though, that was the thing to do. You had the, Sam and Diane. You had Who's the Boss.
Yeah, of course.
You had a lot of shows where the sexual tension for 8 years and nobody ever said anything.
Sounds like a sitcom.
So, all right, well, moonlighting then.
Okay,
for an hour-long example.
Okay.
I don't know. Season 1 pretty much is a bad sitcom.
Oh,
That's a burn. Anyways.
I can't argue with that.
But no, this is not a good episode. But I gotta say though, I did really enjoy the B story. I think.
Okay.
I think I do like the fact that Geordi actually got screen time, and I think honestly he makes far better rational decisions as captain than Riker does in some of his big pivotal moments later on. So,
No Wesley either. I don't think Wesley was.
and
in
Wesley
this
got
episode,
benched,
right?
so everyone wins.
Yeah.
There's a plus for you.
But no, I like the way he adjusted it. You could tell, like, okay, there's some big decisions to make here, and he handles them appropriately, which is not something you definitely see later on. But,
No, you're not wrong there either.
But no, I think this is a mediocre episode. It has its moments here and there. Actually, when it started out, I thought it was going to be okay. But as it goes along, particularly once they land on the planet, it starts going a little downhill. I leave it with a C.
Yeah, you guys, I think graded it pretty accurately. Like the thing about this episode that I like is I do like the concept of it. I think that if it were like more of a TOS campy style, I think it could have been more entertaining. But the thing is, they're trying to do campiness, and I think you guys, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I think that most of the cats in this episode, their heart's not in it. Like like especially like those sexual tension scenes. Oh, those line deliveries are pretty bad.
Yeah.
Like so that was definitely a big hiccup there. But I like the concept. I think there was some good tension at the beginning. I do like some of the gags. Like, you know, what is the like rating of your ship? Like how is it armed? 10. 10.
10 what?
And what's
that
yours?
was pretty
5.
good.
I don't understand. Like
What?
Yeah, that was kind of funny. Like he's rolling with it. So there were some kind of funny moments. I think it was a cool idea. Geordi gets something to do, but when he actually gets deep in engineering is really when he shines, for sure.
I do have to say, though, one of easily the worst gunfight in all of Trek thus far.
Oh yeah. Oh man. You know. Oh, it's Data. Take it to the left. Take the. Oops. Oh, okay. And then like hold on, and then it explodes. Like, oh man, that you guys. I think you guys could have edited that a little better.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's really
it was.
bad.
It wasn't even so much. I could forgive the effects, but like they were going for like this funny. I think it was supposed to be serious, but it's like accidentally blow up the thing.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
So, I don't
It was
know.
corny.
They were confused, but I think that's what they were going for. This is a C episode.
It's mediocre.
It's moderately entertaining for some of the wrong reasons, but it does have a cool concept, and I do like the ghost train
Yeah,
guy.
he's great on the ghost train, and he's very good here too.
He's pretty good in this. So
Yeah.
I agree with you guys. I think that's pretty much it for next gen.
What did you think it would have been better if Crusher poured out her feelings to Picard?
I mean,
officially,
having seen more of Next Gen, like this is just so clunky and so basic and soapy. Like once these characters really get to grow and they really go into the motions and they really flesh themselves out, and Patrick Stewart's more comfortable with his role and everybody else is, like it's much more natural. It's much better written. It's better shot. Even it's just. Later seasons, you know, they can be subtle about it, but it's still clearly there, and they can build off things. Here, it's just like, oh, there's some romantic tension here, but it's just there, and here's a situation. It's really clunky, really basic, but
fair.
I don't really like it that much early on, but it gets better.
Yeah.
Like I
Okay.
keep saying with Next Gen all the time.
yes, it gets better.
Just hang in there.
That's literally the tagline for this so far. I'm sorry, but I mean, you guys have gotten used to it at this point, I think.
Yeah.
So
Very much.
you know what to
For
expect.
better or for worse, folks. But
Yeah, but there'll be good ones eventually. But I'm going to wrap it up, guys. That's our thought on this episode. Let us what you thought below. And next time we're going to talk about Deep Space Nine and more Bajorans for Justin in Homecoming.
oh yes, can't wait.
As always.
All right, I'll say goodbye, guys.
See ya.
Till next time.